You were dying. We saved you. And now you save others.
Words like violence break the silence.
How much of your decision of doing the movie had to do with being, you know, female-led potential franchise?
You know, I think it's rare that you have the opportunity to do a character-driven piece in this kind of explosive genre, or traditionally explosive genre, and you know, to be front and center of that is especially as a female is just a rare thing. So that was definitely a part of it. I mean, my, you know, agent and people around me were like, this, you know, you can only do this for so long. Like, this opportunity is only, you know, comes up like so often. You know, it's a rare thing. But I think it was also, I don't know. I for me it was like, oh, it's heavy. You know, it's a lot to, like, it's a big weight to burden the responsibility of. And it wasn't until I kind of tirelessly picked apart this character with Rupert that I was sort of emotionally committed at that point. And then I think you just kind of look over at your director and you both go like, so we're going to do this together? And you're like, kind of, all right, let's hold hands and take this leap of faith, you know?
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you're a mother of a daughter as well? Do you think that's an important motto to have, you know, like for girls out there?
You know, it's funny, but this character I never really thought of as having any kind of gender identity. Mm. But I think it's, you know, it's important to show, you know, boys and girls that, you know, what propels this character's, you know, discovery of self is her curiosity about herself. And it's this brave decision that she makes to go against, like, the status quo or what she knows or what feels safe, that actually, you know, that actually allows her to grow. Mm-hmm. I think it's an important message for boys, but also for girls. Don't accept what is expected of you. Like, you know, be curious, take a risk, and, you know, and be brave, and you know, you can reap, you know, such great rewards that way.
Mm-hmm. I think one of the most interesting things is that she's looking, you know, she's in an identity crisis, but she's looking for who she is really. And do you feel like, you know, you grow up in a public eye? Did you feel like, you know, did you relate to her quest somehow?
Yeah, I mean, I think just as a person, I'm able to relate to the struggle to, you know, understand our own existence or purpose, mm-hmm. You know, the human condition, mm-hmm. and you know, I think we, you know, I think in this effort to be sort of connected to one another, we've kind of become disconnected from one another, and I try to remind myself to be compassionate and, you know, able to be empathetic and put myself in somebody else's shoes, aside from, like, what our, you know, job is, or, like, mm-hmm. what our, you know, experiences, and just try to relate. I think that's, you know, it's part of this quest to understand ourselves better. Mm-hmm. I'm going in.